back to my channel, and thank you so much for being here. Today we're actually going to be talking about a couple tips and tricks having to do with eyeliner, since I get a lot of questions about it. So we're going back to basics. We are doing a 101 on eyeliner. So if that is interesting to you, hit the subscribe button and let's do it. All right. So as you can see, we're in a new space. Beauty room is going to take a minute to get done, so I hope this is okay in the time being. But we're talking all about eyeliner today. And the reason why we're kind of break this down is because I get a lot of comments from you guys saying, why don't you wear eyeliner a lot? Do I not need eyeliner? Is it not on trend anymore? So we're going to answer all of those questions. I do want to thank today's sponsor. It is Wander Beauty, and it is a cruelty-free company, and they actually ship all over the world, which is fantastic. And I've used their products for a long time, and they're some of my favorite eyeliners as well. And I'll list all the products below that I have on my face so you can see that. And I want to thank them today for sponsoring. And I actually am personally going to be doing a giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned. All right, so eyeliner. Tip 1, you don't always need eyeliner, but as we age and some eye shapes, defining the eye can be beneficial to keep everything kind of in line and looking really nice and defined and not kind of fading into the rest of your face. Now for me, I have hooded eyes, as we talk about. So whenever you're talking about hooded eyes in eyeliner, you want to make sure that your eyeliner is actually quite petite. So when you're doing a petite eyeliner, it's really, in my opinion, great to do it with a pencil eyeliner. Okay, so this one is by Wander Beauty. It's Wander Beauty 2, and it's Super Stay Liner. So what this brand, by the way, it's done with a lot of high-tech ingredients and a lot of high-tech ways of manufacturing the product. So this product really stays a long time on the eyes. This is in a brown color. Now, we've talked about eyeliner before. In my opinion, staying away from black eyeliner unless you are kind of going out and really doing it up. But again, this is your story and your jam, so you pick the color that you feel most comfortable with. So now, since I have a hooded eye, I'm going to do a petite eyeliner. So I actually curl my eyelashes. I find it to be really imperative that you curl your eyelashes because it's really going to give that base of that eyelash along that line some nice definition. Right. So when you're doing I have nothing on my eye and I have nothing down below because I'll show you a trick on how to keep that from running underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use very light pressure, okay? And I'm going to do kind of a messy line, and you want to make this first initial line very petite, almost where you don't see it. Take a blending brush or a small smudger brush and gently go back and forth. Back and forth, and then you want to kick this out a little bit. And what this does is this gives you the definition you're looking for, and it also softens the line because, in my opinion, as we age, any harsh lines really around the face or around the eyes does have a tendency to age the look, and getting it a little bit softer is going to give, obviously, that overall kind of more natural, polished, and just a definition instead of like, hi, I have eyeliner on. Now, I personally don't wear eyeliner a lot, A, because I'm lazy when I do my own makeup, and B, again, when you have a smaller eye shape, a hooded eye shape, a deeper eye shape, adding any bit of darkness right here is going to take away from the space. So that's why I say if you're going to wear eyeliner, tip 1 is to make sure it is petite. Tip 2 is to diffuse it with a brush ever so slightly so that it isn't so harsh. And that's why I like a chocolate brown eyeliner. So you can see, now I wanted you to see the difference between this eye and this eye. Now this eye definitely looks more defined, but this eye has more space. So it's going to be a personal opinion or a personal option for you. I will say that when I do my mature clients, I actually will most likely, and probably 90% of the time, give them some sort of soft liner like this. Reason being is because it's usually for an event and they're going to be photographed, and we want to make sure that everything is in line, defined, and not disappearing. So again, there's no hard and fast rule about eyeliner. It's up to you, what you feel comfortable with. But this is just my recommendations if you don't know where to start with eyeliner and your eye shape. Now, if you have a large eye shape, maybe a monolid, or just a really nice large almond eye, you can do eyeliner all day long, and I encourage you to, because it looks so beautiful and fantastic, okay? Also, if you are gonna do eyeliner and you do have a smaller eye shape, keep the eyeliner, which is my third tip, on the outside corners of the eye. So really the outer 2/3. And when you kick it out to the side here, you might not see so much when you're doing this. You're like, oh gosh, I don't really notice any kind of eyeliner here, so maybe I need to do more. No, you want to bring just this product out a little bit so it is a shadow. So it gives this optical illusion of your eye being elongated. All right, so for my last 2 tips, we're going to be talking about this waterline up here. If you are afraid of eyeliner, or you have too small of an eye shape that when you do a liner, or maybe your hand isn't steady enough to do a really petite eyeliner, one of my 100% things I do all the time and almost every day is eye line the waterline up on top, okay? So when you do this, I'm going to show you, I have to kind of look ahead, and then I put my hand and I pull my eyelid up. These are so soft that they just glide on. Okay. Now, I'm lining this waterline, okay? I try to hold my eye open for at least, I don't know, 10 to 30 seconds, kind of hold my eye kind of in this crazy face right here, because I'm trying not to get transfer from here to here. And this, you actually don't really, this one you don't really get a ton of transfer, but I just try to make sure that that stays intact. But when you do this, what it does is when you line just the underwater line on the top lash line, it gives bulk to those eyelashes. It gives definition to the eye without taking up space, which I think is kind of one of the best tips anybody honestly could use, no matter what your eye shape is, but specifically if you have a smaller, hooded, deep set, you know, type of eye. Now for the bottom lash line, I, for the most part, would do a very soft line underneath the eye. A lot of people love a good black eyeliner underneath there. Again, no hard and fast rules, do what you want, but just giving a very soft lash line, whether it's with shadow, just any kind of shadow you want to use, or with an eyeliner, which I'll show you right now. It just really makes sure you soften it and use a little bit of product, because all you're looking for in that bottom lash line is some definition, unless you're really going for it and glamming it up and all that good stuff. So we're talking more about a daily basis. So a lot of you guys have problems with the bottom liner, you know, smearing throughout the day. Use a eyeshadow primer, okay? What you want to do, this one's just by Urban Decay, and I'm going to put this on the waterline, or I'm sorry, on the underneath my eyelash line. And I have no concealer on, guys, because this will help, you know, keep everything in place, but you want to put this on before your concealer. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it just like that, and I'm going to let it dry. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply a little bit of concealer. All right, so that is on. Now, whenever you have used a primer underneath and you are going to be using an eyeliner underneath here, it's not necessary to take your concealer all the way to the lash line. Just a heads up on that, because you're just basically wiping it off anyway. All right, so here is our liner. You can apply it directly to the eye if that suits you, or you can use this on top of a brush like this. You can just, and then eyeline. That is actually my preferred method because it allows me to control the pigmentation of that eyeliner. So I'm going to just go like this. Okay. I do have my hand, so I'm going to just kind of soften it a little bit. I'm going to look in my mirror, kind of look up, connect the outside, and gently bring it in. Again, you will see that I use my finger to kind of soften this. My pressure is really, really light. And I stop that eyeliner right about here. Because for my eye shape, I like to keep all of that nice and open and bright. I don't want anything to close my eye up. Now if, and I'm just kind of connecting the two together right here, just to make sure it's nice and cohesive. And that's basically it, and that will stay all day long for me. Now, a lot of you guys asked me about lining this inner water line. I do sometimes, but it's definitely more of a dramatic look. If you are going to line this with a dark color, just know that it will actually close the eye up optically, you know, just an optical illusion of having the eye be a little bit more closed, but some people really look good with that, and some people really enjoy that, so you do you on that. But if you want to, you can use an eye pencil that is a flesh tone right in here, and that will also open up the eye and brighten it up. I want to show you the difference between the two techniques. So what I'm going to do is what I normally do on this eye is I'm just going to line the waterline. All right, guys. So here is the two eyeliner options that I like to recommend most for more of a natural look. So this has eyeliner on the top waterline as well as underneath this lash line. This one just has eyeliner on the underneath waterline. And I hope you can see the difference between the two and the two things that it does to the eyes. So now I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara. I'm using the Wander Extensions Lash Extension Curl Mascara. It's just a really nice curling mascara, nice and black, lengthening, all that good stuff. All right, so there you go. And now you can decide for yourself which eye you like the best and maybe what techniques would be best for you. Thank you so much for sticking with me. And because of that, I would like to do a giveaway for 2 lucky winners. It's open internationally. Some of the Wander Beauty will be in this giveaway. And of course, a lot of my other personal stash that I can't wait to share with you. So to enter, again, international, 18 and older, all you gotta do is comment below, say hi, whatever you want to do. Obviously, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And 24 hours after this video goes live, I will be announcing the winners on Instagram as well as responding to the winners' comments in. And again, thank you so much for being here. Make sure you check the description box so you can see all the products that I used on my face, and I am more than happy to be back, and I honestly can't wait to see you on the next one. Lots of love from me to you. Bye, loves.